Hi, and welcome back to Good Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that doesn't really want to accept the reality of what's happening in terms of their love life. It feels like there may have been a difficult conversation that kind of spelled it all out, right? There's a particular reason, there's a difference in terms of how we approach life. This is just not going to work out. And obviously we have one element of like, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, but it's like definitely the I don't want to acknowledge that you're right or that we are different. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of one chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. I got to hang out in the sun today, which was really nice. It's beautiful down here in Tennessee. Hello there, Dwayne. How you doing? We're going to start off with the Earth and Bone Oracle. And see what else we got. Oops. Hold, please. Technical difficulties. What the shit? I must have put them back like completely upside down. All right, I think we're good. Sorry, guys. Back to our regular scheduled programming. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Hello, Healing Frequencies. Hello, Megan. Nice to meet you too. Hello, Jen. All right, we've got number 17 and number 27, prosperity and cage. So this won't be a reference that everyone can place because, you know, it's a little bit of an older movie. But the image I saw in my mind was Tara Reid's character in The Big Lebowski. And if you know that movie, hopefully that made you chuckle. You know, I think I even have red toenails in her honor. I'm pretty sure it was red that she had. Just the idea of somebody that is clearly in a connection for the pentacles, the prosperity, the wealth, the lifestyle. Realizing that there's an emptiness in that kind of connection, maybe even fascination with finding this kind of lifestyle souring to the point where now you just view it as a gilded cage, something you need to escape from. Wealth, contentment, success, achievements, abundance, and cage, independence, freedom, revelation, release, reclaiming power. So this is somebody that is acknowledging there are different kinds of abundance. That having a really great bank account opens certain doors, but isn't just like a guarantee that you're going to be happy, right? You might still be dealing with some issues. You might struggle to be around people that are loyal or like legit. So all that glitters is not gold. Let's get a few from the Golden Lenormand. Hello there, Ghostly Poet. What a great name. Hello, JG. How are you? Hello, Miss Joanna. I hope you're doing well. We have number 31 and number 26. This is absolutely about enlightenment. Somebody seeing very clearly who they're dealing with, acknowledging the feelings that maybe they've been trying to push away or forget because, damn it, if I accept that my garage is a mess, then I also have to accept the responsibility that I probably have to clean it. That kind of thing, right? If I am honest with myself about what needs to change, then I've created myself a little bit of a to-do list, right? Then I have to actually do something about it. It took a while for this person to want to take action on their wisdom, but there's a choice here. You can choose peace, or you can choose always watching your back. Do you want to deal with somebody that you can trust, or do you want to deal with somebody that you can use? I kind of feel like I have to say that again. Do you want to deal with somebody you can trust, or do you want to deal with somebody that you can use? And I don't know if that's for the person who's actually watching this or for the person that you are connected to, but it feels to me like we have somebody that has to acknowledge that if you are leveraging manipulation in your connections, you will attract other people that manipulate. You're not going to like hit the lottery and get some great person that's going to let you like bleed them dry, at least not forever. So I'm either reading for the person who is acknowledging that they have been used, or acknowledging that maybe they've had a little bit of a role in that as well. We have somebody that is contemplating choosing a different life because they don't feel like they are really this fox energy where I'm going to sneak around, I might take things, I might create drama, I might hurt people, whatever it is. It's all about me, right? Did I say number 13, or sorry, number 30 and 14? Them's the numbers. Hello there, Josh. How are you doing? Acceptance is key. You are correct. Thank you, Peggy. All right, let's go with the Tattoo Tarot. Yeah, so I feel like I'm reading for somebody who's walking away from a person that maybe is a little bit too invested in kind of silly pursuits, you know, trying to be seen a certain way, really getting after that whole like competing with the Joneses vibe. Would be probably very invested in some sort of social media platform where they're, you know, oh, look what I did. Look what I have. Look what I bought. Look where I went. This person wants people to see them a certain way. The person I'm reading for, who has acknowledged that this is really just a gilded cage wherever they are, wants to close out this cycle. They're ready to walk towards a chapter in their life that is more meaningful, something that has like a real connection instead of just, oh, look, you can buy me a steak. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Wands. I know that if I take this step, if I leave this life that I have, that there is a cost. I know that when I walk away, I probably can't double back and head right back in. I mean, maybe some of them can. Maybe they can't stomach that idea anyway. But it's like a step down. Like I have to give up my company car, or I have to, you know, move out a really nice house. I have to make my own money. There's something here about, yeah, things are going to be a little bit more difficult because I'm not going to have things handed to me on a silver platter, or I'm not going to have somebody that, you know, is real focused on having the finer things in life. But what if I'm more attracted to a simpler life? Because this is somebody who is out here hiking in the wilderness. I'm looking for something more meaningful. This person's in nature. The other cards here, these are like so focused on action and money. Temperance in the reverse, Six of Cups in the reverse. If this person was at one time in love with the owner of the gilded cage, they are no longer in love with this person. They may have known them for a very long time, and it's like at the beginning, there may have been a lot of good memories. At the beginning, there might have been a lot of examples of you had my back, or you were able to understand what I was going through, or You understood me. And then one of them changed or grew as a person and the other didn't. It's like a wobbly table. You might be able to put like a couple coasters or a fucking wadded up napkin underneath the side that needs to be rebalanced, but it's always going to be obnoxious. It's always going to be obvious that one of these things just doesn't belong. So it became more grating on this person that they were dealing with somebody that had different priorities or didn't see the world the way they did. Sometimes you see the world in color and other people see it in black and white. Don't let them rob you of that beauty or of that perspective just because they can't see it. King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Emperor. So I acknowledge that I was living in a way that welcomed or even encouraged or enabled manipulative behaviors and connections. You know, I wasn't necessarily standing up in my own morals or, you know, standards, even if I expected it from other people. I might have expected you to treat me with respect, but I didn't always treat you with respect. I could justify not treating you with respect. I'm the King of Pentacles in the reverse. But now I see whatever I put out there comes back my way. When I cut people off, I try to make sure I'm not just, oh, you smell funny today, we're done. You know, it's empowering to be able to cut connections from your life that are in fact toxic. But we have to be cautious and make sure that we're also able to be forgiving, able to understand that people do grow. I've done dumb things. I've been awful. I would like to be judged if I'm going to be judged, or I would like to be, you know, perceived as far as a friend or a partner or whatever, based on who I am now, right? We all, I think, deserve that respect. But we have somebody here that I think is grappling with, I have to admit that I got dirty because I was playing in the fucking pig pen. I was hanging out with a bunch of people that liked stabbing people in the back, liked lying about them, liked stealing, whatever it was. Like, it's kind of like a, what did I expect? I want to be better. So if I want to be better, I have to stand up. I might slip in the mud, but I got to stand up. I got to take a nice little shower. Hopefully I got an outdoor shower if I'm all muddy. And I've got to be the person that I really am. So with the Emperor, we have somebody that is, I think, right, we had reclaiming power, standing in their own power, reclaiming their voice, perhaps, letting go of somebody that was controlling them or dictating their lifestyle in some way. It might be like a community. It could be friends that were kind of encouraging this behavior. But I do feel like there's one person in particular that made it seem impossible to live a different lifestyle because we have this connection that we've started talking about, right? Magician in the reverse, 3 of Cups. I see gaslighting. I see name calling. I see petty bullshit. Why you want to act like a second grader when you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s? Why you want to act like a 17-year-old when that was a long time ago? You know what I mean? Like, there are different stages in our lives for a reason. And we shouldn't be the same person for all of those stages. That would be a waste. A fucking waste. Learn your lessons. Be a better person. I feel like we have somebody that's frustrated because, all right, it's difficult, but I'm going to learn my lessons. I'm going to be a better person. And they look over at their partner and their partner is just kind of like, what? I'm doing what I've always been doing. It's cool, right? No, you look self-absorbed and selfish and delusional. You don't treat me right. There's a loss of sexual attraction here. I don't always see the Ace of Wands in a phallic way, but that is one of the interpretations. And I see somebody who's like, nah, not interested in that. Might make you mad, might be a little unexpected. I don't want to be in that tornado anymore. Oh my God, you guys. Shit. There were still cards left on the little template. So we have a bonus from this deck. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. The Hierophant. Wow. There was at one point talk of marriage. There might have been talk of starting a family. They may have already moved in together. They may have been talking about moving in together. There were plans that were discussed between these two individuals, and then that love was lost. Raise your hand if you've ever caught the ick. This person caught the ick after they had really thought that they had found somebody. And now they don't see a real future with this individual. I may have at one point, but now we're too different. I have these morals, I have these standards, I have this desire to become a better person, and you're over there like playing Tetris and not challenging yourself spiritually. All right, I'm weird with how I set up my cards. I don't want 3 random cards, so I'm putting it back in the deck. Don't hate me. We're going to go with the situations deck. What else do we have? So, it maybe was a little unfair of me to only attribute enlightenment to the Sun card from the Golden Lenormand. That Sun card is also about happiness. I do feel like it's wisdom about what makes somebody actually happy, right? Maybe I've had a really difficult life, and so I just assumed the most important thing to pursue would be, how do I make sure that I can live a really cool lifestyle? I want to have a really nice car. I want to live in a really cool place. I want to eat really good food. I want people to be jealous of me, And then you find that's actually quite empty and not a very meaningful pursuit. And then something gives you a childlike sense of happiness and shakes you to your core. This could be as simple as discovering that you love to roller skate, as simple as falling in love with skateboarding, or realizing you really love to knit. But I think whatever this is, it's associated with perhaps a different love interest or the idea of loving oneself, right? I know what actually makes me happy. It's not this person, and it's not what this person focuses on. So with focused in the reverse, we have somebody that has lost interest, like I said. Not attracted to you. I don't really want to listen to the same arguments over and over again. I don't want to keep watching you pretend to be somebody that you're not. I feel like there's an attempt, because we have refusing to accept the reality of this connection. I feel like whoever this Emperor is associated with, that individual is trying on different hats, if you will. Okay, how do you like me now? What if I do this? What if I do that? What if I dye my hair? Why are you trying to change who you are to be loved? Like, change who you are to be more yourself, but don't like contort yourself in order to have somebody's affection. Like, how are you going to do that? You know, that's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you don't like people that have green eyes. Hold on. I'm going to go get some surgery real quick. And then maybe we could go on a date after that. It's like, screw you. This person didn't have that ability. They were just too focused on how do I keep this King of Pentacles in the reverse Emperor under my thumb. Retaliation, punish, payback, revenge. Again, there's serious denial vibes here. The Emperor has left this individual and they're trying to find ways to creatively mess with them. It's like, hey, I really want to ruin your day. I really want to make your life difficult. I really want you to, maybe even get like really mad at me. But also, wait for it, I still want to be with you. Cool? What do you think? It's like saying, I was really hoping to like apologize and ask for your forgiveness. Sorry, I started off with a slap. This person doesn't understand what love is. I hope they do someday, because that is not love. That is control. That is manipulation. Anger. There's healing that this person needs to go through before they can really be in a healthy relationship, because to them, ownership is what they want, not necessarily a partnership. And let me tell you, probably don't have to, but let me tell you, there's a big difference. Do you want to work to like build a beautiful life together? Or do you want to be able to point over there and say, that's mine? Pretty hot, right? Yeah. I'm banging that over there. Really? That's your claim to fame? Cool. Real excited for you. Versus, that's my partner over there. Yeah, we decided to, move to the middle of nowhere and start a hobby farm. And we have like a successful vegetable business. I don't know, like this person is more about, what can I put on my shelf behind me and say, look at all the things that I have. Don't look at me. I'm a bad person, but look, I have cool things. I don't get it. Hello, Kirsten. How are we doing today? Yes, exactly. Hello, Tiana. How are you? All right, let's go with the Egyptian tarot. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Empress, and the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this could be a twin flame reading. It doesn't have to be, but we literally have the Empress clarifying the Emperor. And what I want to say is this King of Pentacles in the reverse, the way I'm seeing it in my mind is like, say you run into somebody, you've never met them, right? They're just stranger, rando type, right? Maybe you're at a gas station. Maybe you're at a restaurant. You're single. You notice they're hot. You're like checking them out. And then you like trip over a rug and they see it. And you're like, such an idiot. I feel like that's the vibe here. This King of Pentacles in the reverse. So accustomed to being surrounded by people that acted the way they did, right? Disloyally. With disloyalty. Whatever that would be. Didn't like get the right read on this Empress energy initially. Treated the Empress like they treated the other people in their community, these fake friends. And then realized, oh, you're like a genuine person. I'm real sorry. I didn't mean to gaslight you, or I didn't mean to insult you, or I didn't mean to, treat you that way. My apologies. Just kind of like I didn't know you exist. Just kind of expected that everyone was a piece of shit. Turns out there are actually some pretty great people out there. I've met at least 2. Sorry, guys. I'm a weird mix of super optimistic and occasionally sarcastic. So, no, there's actually some pretty decent people out there, right? This person, this Emperor, they found a pretty decent person. Not only that, they ran into somebody on their level, maybe even somebody beyond their level, right? Because at this point, they were still the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And this Empress highlighted for the Emperor the potential that they were just letting collect dust. Oh, yeah, no, I know that I'm that powerful, but I have relinquished my power over to this Magician in the reverse. It's fine. Because I have money. Really? You don't look very happy. Page of Wands in the reverse. I didn't follow my intuition. I didn't do what I should have done. And now I'm realizing that's pretty lame of me to have done. Now I'm in a situation where I'm not happy. I assumed something would make me happy, and it actually doesn't. There's some bad news they got from this karmic party, or this, karmic third party. This person they're walking away from that's in denial, the fox. That was pretty difficult for this person. It might have actually felt like a slap in the face. And this has been one of the events that motivated the King of Pentacles in the reverse to really look at themselves in the mirror and ask, do I want to continue to live around people that are toxic and deal with chaos? Or do I want to be in a peaceful environment? Do I want to have a peaceful life? So this person is, it seems like they're forgiving themselves. I stayed there a little bit too long. I learned my lesson. I might feel like I wasted some time, but I'm going to at least make sure that I learned from this, right? It was worth it if it actually helps me to change. If it gets me to a place where I am actually happy. Ace of Wands, kind of sideways. We're gonna go with sideways. So this Emperor has a choice. Look, you can end a toxic relationship without having to jump right into a different relationship. In fact, I would encourage it. Take some time for you. Go have a spa day. Go on go gambling in Vegas for a weekend with your friends. Do stuff that helps you to understand you are independent, you have your own power, you are fine on your own, because you are not a codependent person. You have the strength to do things on your own. You guys, I have gotten really good at taking the garbage out, at weeding, for my mice in my house. But, I never really liked doing that. I was not very good at that. I've had to learn how to live on my own, right? This person is trying to decide, what do I need in terms of that intermediary time, right? If one chapter is ending, do I have like a blank page to just do whatever I want, color outside the lines, and then I can collect myself and then start that next chapter? All right, now we're ready. Okay, now I can actually have the energy for this new beginning, right? Wow, we have the Emperor coming out of this deck as well. So the Emperor has come out twice. We also have the Devil in the reverse and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person is letting go of toxic lifestyle choices, behaviors, people, tendencies, because they realize distrust begets distrust, or like you can't just expect good things from people that have demonstrated they in fact are not that great, not that reliable, not that good of a friend, right? This person, again, they're reclaiming their power. They're standing up for themselves, removing themselves from a difficult situation, in part because they've been inspired by an Empress that had clearly been able to do the same thing. King of Swords in the reverse, Death in the reverse. This is our Emperor's ex using, or attempting to use, I should say, manipulation, lies, words to try to keep this Emperor from moving forward, avoid an ending, and be able to still use them, probably for financial reasons, possibly for clout. Nine of Wands in the reverse, they're not giving up, even though it's, I think, even quite clear to them based off of how they understand the person they're dealing with. Oh, they might actually be serious this time. I think they actually want me to like never come back. Well, that's fine. I'll keep trying. Maybe I can change their mind. I'm sure I could. So we have one person reclaiming their power and another overestimating their power. All right, let's get a little more from, this is the Golden Art Nouveau. Oh, did I say hi, Drew? Hello, Drew. How we doing? I agree. Hello, is it Luger Legacies? I hope I'm saying that right. Good. Devil, Three of Swords, Moon. This King of Swords in the reverse, who has previously been connected to this Emperor, has an obsession now because they are heartbroken and they feel like they need somebody to blame. I do feel like they blame this Emperor, but I feel like they blame someone else as well. Probably the Empress. Remember, don't get too hung up on genders. This could be anybody, right? We all have both feminine and masculine energy. But this is somebody who really thought that they had the King of Pentacles in the reverse caged up. And then they turned into an Emperor and MacGyvered that shit. The Star, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Fool in the reverse, the Chariot. The phrase, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, comes to mind. Look, this King of Swords in the reverse does not have good intentions. I think we know that they are finding or looking for a way to mess with this new connection or mess with this emperor. They are going to try to find a way to cause drama here based on their network, based on communication, based on throwing like a little bit of a fit, maybe making false accusations. But what they don't realize is they're dealing with the Empress, which is also our star energy here. This person is protected. When this King of Swords in the reverse takes a foolish, impulsive action towards the Empress, there are consequences. Now, this is a general reading. I also don't like to get too far down onto the bad karma vibe. But I do feel like for some of you, there are legal consequences for something this person does in their attempt to retaliate or cause problems. So just know that you are protected, but also be smart. You know, don't post things you don't need to post. Don't tell people you don't need to tell them. Less is more, right? All right, and then just to take a little peeky here, I want to know what's up with the Empress and the Emperor. For some of you, this Empress is representative of the King of Pentacles in the reverse, not just finding their own power and embracing that masculine side of them, but also being able to, in a healthy way, embrace their divine feminine side. So if you do not have a love interest that has motivated you in this journey, then congratulations, you're it. You have motivated yourself and you have grown on both sides or on both fronts, right? The ability to take action, defend yourself, but also the ability to build, create, be emotional, be loving. Release your ex. I don't think I have to actually tell you this. I think you've already kind of done that. But for those of you that want confirmation, yeah, let them go. They just wanted to use you. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Hello there, Robin. How are you doing? There's that children card again. Your love life is being affected by children. This could be because we have somebody dealing with childhood trauma, or obviously you could be a parent, they could be a parent. That could impact how they approach love or relationships, obviously. And this is likely a no contact situation, or there's some sort of separation here because this Emperor is dealing with what they have to clean up in their life before they can come forward. Just a couple from the untold messages of the heart, and then we'll call it a day. Thank you, Tiana. Yes, I agree, Tiana. Takes a special kind of stupid. So we have karma and worry. My life is falling apart and I'm struggling. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? All right. Little piece of advice from Carmen's book of Don't Give a Fuck. I care about the important things. I care about the important opinions. I'm going to be real honest. I care about like being perceived as I actually am and wanting to make sure that I'm consistent in terms of how I interact with others and being caring and respectful, blah, 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 right? But I don't seek external validation from people that I've met 10 minutes ago. I don't want you to approve of what I look like, what I say, what I believe, what I do. I don't care. I don't need that. I love who I am. I am who I am because I love who I am. You know what I mean? Like I have grown who I want to be. This person's still a little bit too hung up on what are other people going to think. you're going to have to like loosen the reins a little bit on that, because you cannot control how people perceive you. You cannot control whether or not they perceive you that way because of their own interest or needs from you. So why would you rely on that to build your own self-esteem? Do things that make you feel good about yourself. Play piano, play drums, write a book, draw, run. Maybe you like marathons. I don't, but if you do, fuck yeah, get after it, do it. Do things that make you feel good about yourself. For some people, the gym is absolutely the right call. Other people, it's more of like a creative pursuit. Find what makes you happy and learn to love yourself. Don't depend on other people. This person, that's maybe the last thing they really need to figure out. Sorry, I've been saying that a lot lately. I love my Canadians. I really don't. Like, some of you say the nicest things on my page, and I don't want you to feel like I don't care about that. When I was talking about abundance being more than just money, one of the things I thought earlier today is looking at some of the comments you leave on my page about the impact of my work on your being able to move forward in your life. Like, sometimes makes me cry, you guys. That is abundance for me. That is why I do this. This person is realizing a life that isn't worthwhile has to fall apart so that they can build one that is worthwhile, so that they can appreciate the kind of abundance that they are supposed to actually be doing, right? Tiana, you're funny. All right, so we also have sadness and love. I feel like I've lost you and I'm not coping well with it. My heart is opening and I'm ready. So I'm hearing Janet Jackson's Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone. I think that's what it's called. That's the main hook anyways. Really good song. And if you know Janet Jackson, sexy music video. But this person had to lose you. They might completely lose you in order to learn this lesson. For some of you, they learn enough from this and pivot enough, or really like bloom as their own individual enough to have their heart open to love and treating you the way you should actually be treated. This is also clarifying our star card, which talks about healing. They want to find a way to be with you, whoever this Empress is. Baggage. I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. Well, I guess I could probably just like delete this whole video, because like that's the message right there. Yeah. I've been living in shit, dealing with pigs. Didn't even get to eat any bacon. Just playing in the mud. And now I realize it's not what I want to do anymore. Also, can I just say pigs are adorable. They get a bad rep. They're actually pretty clean. I would totally have a pig as a pet. So like, no hate on pigs. Genuinely would have one as a pet one day. They're so cute. Plus I like grew up watching, what was that movie? Babe. So adorable. No, you know I'm scared of owls. No strings. Excuse me. I want you close to me, but I'm not ready for a commitment. This is the energy they're getting rid of. This is the energy they're walking away from. Because they're still sweeping away this toxicity. They are trying to get to a point where, you know what? I can let go of my fears and just love, right? So don't open the microwave. The burrito's still cooking and nobody likes an uncooked burrito. Okay, guys? Hello there, Jenny. How are you doing? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.